Hi guys, how's it going? I am really excited. I'm really excited because I have a list. I have a list of things that I'm going to be uh, drawing today. I was in my Discord last night and I told people to comment their favorite Pokemon. So I have them here and I'm going to be drawing them for you. Um, I have my iPad. Jesus, it takes like all the lighting in the room. Here you go. Steal my lighting, I guess. But I have a list. I have a list of Pokemon that I'm gonna be drawing today. If you were in the Discord, you may have seen it. I'm gonna write them all down just so I don't have to keep looking at my crappy handwriting. I think the first one that I'm gonna draw is, but I'm working on the Gengar, because that's what they said was their favorite Pokemon. I'm trying to like close my eyes and trying to remember what kind of eyes Gengar had, because we had a little mouth, a big old smile. This is like the body that I've gotten so far, and I'm trying to remember if he has like those big eyes, but it's kind of starting to look like the Mr. Owl. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna take some artistic vision here. Okay, so tell me, does this look like Gengar? Does this is this a little closer to what Gengar is supposed to look like? And what Gengar is giving, he is not. This is not bedroom eyes. This is more someone who like caught you like taking something from self-checkout. This is someone who found out. It's like, oh yeah, I know, I see what's going on. You whenever the machine asked you how many limes you got, you had 4 limes. Huh? Let me see that bag. There's 5 limes in there, I bet, if I check. So we've got our Gengar. All right, cool. So we have our Gengar. So if you like Gengar, I hope you enjoyed it. Wait, where'd my list go? Oh, I put it on top. Okay, so y'all know Kara. Kara's here. Kara's here every now and again. And Kara said that her favorite Pokemon was Sudowoodo. And okay. I'm trying to like remember, because I know he has like, okay, there's a defined like body with a weird little like thing on top of his head, and then he has like the fake like tree arms and the weird little not dinosaur feet, but he definitely has like some weird looking feet. So I think we'll draw like his weird little body first. I'm trying to remember like what legs does Sudowoodo, shit. What legs does Sudowoodo have? What do your arms look like? This is wrong. But I don't want to like spend too much time on this and dawdle. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember if he had like a body that went like straight down, or if he had like a separate little head segment, you know, or did it just like noodle all the way down, noodle with face and arms. I know that there's something like on top of his head, but I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna kind of draw like that little thing, and we'll just kind of see like where that takes us. I'm trying to like narrate this for you as best as I can. Did he have like a little green thing on top? You know what? I'm just gonna color him. And since he's actually just 2 colors, that's not going to take like very long at all. I don't even remember adding a second layer, but hell yeah, good for me. Is this really what I want the Sudowoodo to look like? Is this him? Is this what I'm going to be satisfied with? You know what? I'm going to add some like tree textures just to give him some rendering, man. Like he's got you know what? Actually, we'll keep him how he is. We'll give him some weird little here's my fucking my Sudowoodo. I don't know what. Wait, hold on. Okay, a little more appropriate, but unacceptable.
Unacceptable!
I mean, he looks fine. I mean, okay, if I were to show you this and I said, okay, what Pokemon is this? What would you say if I showed you this drawing and said, what Pokemon? You have to associate a Pokemon with this. You would say Sudowoodo. You would say him.
Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon.
So you know what? I'm going to write Kara next to it. Here you go, Kara. I hope you like your Sudowoodo. Look, so far, we've got a pretty good, gang going on. I'm not sure what the relationship here is, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. It's not. Who's next? Let's see. Oh, Rampant. Oh, you're here. I have your Shanks. I'm going to start drawing your Shanks now. Don't get too excited, please. Please don't get too excited. Lower your expectations while I try to remember what this thing even looks like. It has like the weird hair on top of his head. And he has 4 feet. He has 4 feet. And weird little hair spikes, kinda. I think. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't want to show you. I don't want to show this. Does he have like... I'm trying to think. Because I don't think he has like ears like on top of his head. I feel like the ears are like on the side. And he has like a cool little hairstyle. I think this is turning into Simipour. But I don't... I'm gonna keep up with it. So if I can just get... If you can recognize it as Shanks, that's what's going to keep me going. Okay, let me think. Where on his body is blue and where on his body is black? Because I think that's... Okay. Some parts of him are blue, some are yellow, and some are black. Is your stomach blue? Well, it is now. I think the rest of you is gray. No, I'm just gonna put that in there. Hold on 1 second. What part of this is yellow? You know what? I'm just gonna kind of go with it. Okay, where's the yellow part? So, if your first reaction to this is to criticize and not look inward and self-reflect, then I don't want to hear it. Okay. So, okay, cool. Rampant, I hope you like your shakes. I wasn't sure. I feel like there's something. I have to figure out what the problem is. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a... No, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to look up a picture of Shanks and look at it. I'm not going to show y'all what it looks like, because then we all get to make fun of me. Well... No, this is really bad. This is looks really bad. Look! I mean, okay, let's talk about the pros and cons. The body shape is basically perfect. I feel like I actually I got him. This was the best I could do. But colors, you know what? Colors are correct. There's yellow, and you know what? I give myself a B minus. I give myself a B minus for this. It could be better. This Power World creature that looks like the adventure type version, and I'm not mad at it. Shinx, I'm so... Beyonce, girl, you look like Luther Vandross. Right, I need to move. I'm moving the Shinx over. We've gotten 3 drawn so far, and we've got about 10 left, which is great. The Shinx from Flapjack. Look, I think it came out pretty good. I liked how it looked. So someone in Discord named Vanilla requested Trico, and I see some of my friends online who really like Trico. I'm sorry for what's about to transpire, because if we recall what the Trico looked like last time, we don't really, this is already just looking like Yoshi, but you know what, I'm gonna keep going, because I feel like I draw him the same every time, but this time I feel like I've got a pretty decent idea. Do you have regular toes, or do you have just like a weird little lizard foot? You know what? I'm giving you feet, because I don't really have any choice. And you have a weird tail too, but I also don't know how to draw that. A part of your body is red, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh wait, doesn't he have like a stick in his mouth? I'm pretty sure he has a stick in his mouth. That may have been like an anime thing. But I recall him like holding one. I don't know. Me personally, I have webbed toes. Hell yeah. Is this even relatively close to Trico? I'm really not sure. So I'm gonna this looks wrong. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Here's your Trico, I guess. I'm not... This seems like Polytoad, but also Yoshi. I don't even think Trico is in this picture. I don't think Trico showed up to the AA meeting. But... okay, if I showed you this and I said, what Pokemon is this? What would we say? What's the... oh, sheesh. I'll give you your color back. You know what? I think this has got to be... this looks pretty Trico-ish, I think, if Yoshi was the grass starter. You know what? I'm fine with that. Does Trico have red spikes? I don't think. I think Sceptile and Grovyle have, like, red things on their back, but there was something, like, missing, and I knew that there's something red. There's something red about Trico, but what is it? You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm cheating. Trico. What is red on you? Your fucking belly is red. I knew it. I knew your belly is red. The pose is pretty correct. The pose is pretty correct. So if we're gonna be really picky about it, this is who you're picking on. I went a little off with it, but honestly, I'm fine. This is how we learn. This is how we... no, this is really bad. This isn't good. But you know what? I'm happy with it. I'm happy with our Trico. All right, who's next on the list? We've got... oh, hell yeah! Wumpa suggested that we draw Vaporeon. We've drawn Vaporeon like a handful of times on this channel, but I will never get tired of it because there's an endless supply of memes and jokes that you can make about it. Your Trico is saying, come at me, bro. My Trico is gonna beat the shit out of me for drawing him with that likeness. It looks absolutely nothing like him. I've drawn Vaporeon so many times that I feel like at this point it's cool if I kind of do more of a meme drawing, because I think at this point I can draw him from memory pretty well. I'm gonna draw. Alright, here's Vaporeon. Vaporeon's got that cool looking tail. Hell yeah. He's got them little scales on him. And then you've got that weird little jester's collar on. Look like a lionfish. We'll give her some dignity and we'll put her, we'll put some clothes on her. Because y'all like to be freaks in this channel. We're gonna put Vaporeon in this sick ass tracksuit. Vaporeon, I hope you're ready. The training you're thinking is not the training I'm thinking. We're training for the 12K. So I hope you have your tracksuit on. And then she has like that kind of like yellowy. It's not even yellow. It's more like a grayish, bluish, light color. Like kind of on her like outside fins, I guess. I'm not really sure what people fucking call it. That weird little collar thing that she has around her neck. Here you go. Here's your Vaporeon. And we've done it. It looks just like her. Stop being rude and stop being mean to Vaporeon. She's tired of it. She's ready to be laid to rest. I'm tired of the Vaporeon jokes. All right, let's kind of keep moving. Let's keep a schmoving. Buizel! I feel like Buizel's going to be a fun one. Buizel's a good one. What does Buizel even look like? Whenever I close my eyes and try and think of Buizel, I truly only see just like a noodle with little clown feet at the bottom of it. I know you're orange, I know you're blue, and I know you're yellow, but where those colors come like in contact for the design, I truly have no idea where I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna go safe with it and just make it have like the orange be the outside, and then the belly is gonna be like that lighter orange color. I think we're gonna be on the right track for this one. The body may not look the way that we want it to, but honestly, this is as best as I can do. All right, so this is definitely not Buizel. So I really do hate to disappoint you, but I never said these drawings were going to be good, and we never signed a contract saying that they had to be, so this is truly what you deserve, I guess. So, Cinekid, I have your Buizel. Buizel's supposed to be some sort of like otter creature. I'm not sure if this is somewhat. I feel, look, this is what I see. This is what I see whenever I close my eyes. Whenever I close my eyes and I'm like, what does Buizel look like? This is the basic shape. But whenever I look at this, I see Weenie from Oswald. Y'all remember that cartoon of that big ass whale and it had a little weenie dog? This is what I see. I see this. That's basically the same thing. This I like it. I think it came out pretty okay. It could definitely be worse, but it can't be better. This is the extent of my ability. So now we have Mew. We've definitely drawn Mew before. Mew's gonna be so stupid, man, because it's like a little mouse, like cat mouse looking thing with the pointy ass head, small little body with them huge ass rabbit feet. Because didn't Mew have like super big feet or something? Or that may have just been a video I saw or something. I'm just gonna put its feet kind of tucked in on itself and then have the tail kind of going over him. It's very Mew-ish. it's very reminiscent of whenever I think of Mew. Mew's kind of more like a pinky purpley color than like just pink or just purple. It's kind of like this weird hybrid of both. You know what? I'm just gonna go crazy with it. We're gonna color him, give him just like the best color. You know what? I actually think I color match this pretty well. If not, it needs to be just like a little lighter. But we're not here for perfection. We're here to see how well my memory is able to keep going, because these Pokemon have been in my head, some of them for like longer than 20 years, and trying to draw them from memory fucking sucks. But it's fun. Okay, so tell me, here's this Mew. I hope you like it. The color is like too close to the, there it goes. Woo! Good for Mew. Honestly, if I were Mewtwo, I would have beaten the crap out of that guy. So I'm gonna kind of send him off because we've been doing this for about an hour. We've got Staraptor, Infernape, Snorlax, Purloin, Rayquaza, and Squirtle. Those are the ones that we've got left. We've got Staraptor has like that weird little thing that kind of like comes out of his head. That's not a feather. It just almost looks like a feather, but it's not. Does that make like any sense? I hope you're able to figure out what I'm talking about, because birds are definitely one of like my least favorite ones. I feel like it has like a weird like head thing, but Staraptor is a little... Purloin just looks like a really skinny cat that sits a little weird. And it has like that weird little like tail thing at the end. But I don't remember... what it looked like. You know what? I'm just gonna keep them like this. You know what? That's recognizable as Purloin, I think. Infernape is definitely gonna be hard. Early 2000s emo hair. Yeah, yes, it has like the it's up and down. Oh god, this Infernape. We've drawn Flamunky so many times because we were... what's like the second? It's Chimchar. Oh, Monferno. We were trying to draw Monferno, but what does this even look like? Infernape. I know you're like this fire monkey that fights, but this was never my favorite gen, so I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna go my safe route and just give you really fucking big muscles. Because then at least it's funny and not sad that I can't remember what Infernape looks like. He has like really skinny legs too, I feel like. Doesn't he? Doesn't Infernape have like really skinny legs? That's the... And he has like a weird tail and a head thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but you know what? I'm just gonna do him like this. There you go. Give him abs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Infernape. You know what? That's doable. That's doable. We've drawn Rayquaza. We drew Rayquaza a little while ago. But what? It came out looking like kind of Aztec-y last time. But honestly, that's sick as fuck. What did your little ear things look like? Because you have these things that like come out, but they're kind of going off the side of your body too. What did that look like? Oh man, Rayquaza is a hard one. Especially since he's supposed to be so long. You know what? I'm just going to kind of cartoony it. Does he have feet? Does Rayquaza have feet? Yay or nay? I kind of like halfway gave up on this one just because I don't know. Jesus Christ. I can see him perfectly. I see him perfectly in my head. But having that go from brain to hand is starting to disrupt me a little bit. So we'll give him angry eyes. Go back and give him his color in a minute as we move on to our best buddy Snorlax, which Snorlax should be pretty easy to draw, mostly because I see a picture of him every single day. I have so I have a bunch of roommates that live here, and everyone has their own, like, everyone's got their own room, and their room has what you call it, a little whiteboard on the door, and I drew Snorlax on roommate Chris's door like a few weeks ago, actually, I think. And I think it's still up there. And of course we can't draw our Squirtle without those sick ass glasses. Alright, so we've sketched them all. And now the only thing to do is to give them their color, and we'll go over all of them and we'll grade each one individually. And I will let you guys decide. This is where the audience gets to have a lot of fun, because y'all get to decide if I live or don't. So please have mercy. Have mercy on me. I'm trying my best, so I hope that my drawings meet your expectations. Please be nice to me. Oh, Purloin, I'm sorry. You look like garbage. Alright, I'm working on the Staraptor because I want to show all of them at the same time. And Staraptor's got that little red thing. That's what I was talking about. It has this red part that like comes out, but I'm not sure what it looks like. So I'm gonna do my best and just draw a bird with the colors of Staraptor and hope that I got like somewhat close. But Infernape is definitely... Infernape is gonna hurt my feelings, I think. Just because Infernape, that was what? That was Platinum, I think. I chose Piplup, so I don't even think I've even had a playthrough where I chose Chimchar. So I'm not entirely familiar with how Infernape looks. But honestly, I think it's coming out pretty good. Let's see. What do I need to add here? Because this is looking nothing like Infernape, because this is too red and not enough orange. I think if I add some like sick ass designs to the little things I have here, maybe it'll look somewhat recognizable. Y'all gotta help me out. Actually, don't help me out. This is my fight. Stand back! Nobody try and help me! I have to fight this alone! Oh wow, this texture actually looks really cute. Too bad it looks literally nothing like what we were supposed to do. What a cute little... Aw. Okay, well, I like this pen. So, even though we didn't get Infernape, we got a sick-ass pen out of it. Moving on to... Okay, well, Rayquaza looks like shit. And that's chill, because we literally only have 2 more Pokemon left. And that is very good news. Snorlax is a difficult one to color, mostly because he's colored like 3 different things. He's either like just blue, this weird blue-green, or he's just green, like this weird green. So it depends on like what kind of media you're following. to find out his color, but I think the one that we picked, good thing he also only has like 2 colors. I think the one that we picked is pretty close. So I'm cool with moving on. All right, y'all, last one. The wait. I know you've been waiting. It's gonna be okay. Holy shit. And now for Squirtle. And Squirtle, thank God, is also only like 3 colors. And thankfully, he's also the same color as Snorlax's belly. His shell is basically the same color as his tummy. So we'll just kind of move on from there. Color his little tail. Color his body. I'm pretty sure this is as correct of a Squirtle as we were going to get. So I thank you for keeping your expectations low. And now his little shell. Alright, cool. So, I'd like to welcome everyone to whatever this is. We've got, cool. I'm just going to show them all to you at one time, just because I'd rather just take them all at once. I don't want to wait to be made fun of. I'd rather just get it over with. Here's what we're currently looking at. Here is our boy Staraptor. I feel like this anyway, we've got we've got our buddy Purloin, which I'm pretty sure is spelled wrong. Purloin could definitely use some help, but I think this was as good as it was gonna get. Purloin already kind of has like a weird design. But Infernape, I'm gonna save you for last, actually. I'm not ready. Cool. Rayquaza looking pretty. I don't know what you want me to say. Rayquaza just kind of has like a pretty like intense design, and I'm not so sure this was. I don't know. Do you think he's? Yeah, I was about to say. Do you think he celebrates Rayquaza? Snorlax came out pretty. Yeah, that's what Snorlax looks like. I mean, that's what all the... This is Snorlax from Temu. This is Snorlax from Wish.com. I feel like that's pretty recognizable. And then Squirtle with his little shell. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah. Squirtle and Snorlax actually came across pretty well. I'm happy with it. These sucked. These sucked, but it's chill. Because, they took 3 minutes. They took 3 minutes to make. And they're from memory, and that's always really fun. I'm happy with it, though. I'm going to screenshot them and post them to the Discord when the stream is done. So, not a problem.